Okay, let's practice using move, copy, rotate, scale, and mirror commands to place furniture in a floor plan. We need to place this furniture here in this floor and make it look like this office. There are many ways to do it, and it's whatever you are comfortable using. For example, some people might select copy paste, Control C, Control V. Some people might select click move and then base point and then end point. It's up to you, whatever you are comfortable using. So for me, I'll select this and then I'll copy it here, copy it here, copy it here, and here, and then this one here in the middle, I need to rotate it, right? So let's do that. So let's select it first, and this is the move command. So click on it. Now, what's the base point? Let me just pan it here. What's the base point? This one. End of this point, and move it here, and enter. Okay, now let me copy it to this area, and this area. So I'll select copy this one. So let me select copy base point, end point of this, another one here. Let me zoom in, and another one here. Okay, and then escape or enter. Now let me rotate this. Okay, so we can do it in many ways. You can, if you wish, select, rotate, choose a base and rotate, then move it. Or easier, much easier, is to select and mirror it. Okay, let's mirror it around this line here. This is the mirror. Now it's asking, remember, do you want to erase the source object? Here we have to say yes. Here you go. Okay, now let me show you another way of doing this. Okay, let's mirror this one. So delete this and select mirror, and this is my mirror, but be careful. Let me zoom in first. Okay, don't select this or this. You need to select the middle point of this rectangle. So here and here, and here you go. Do you want to erase the source? No. Here you go. Now let's copy this. Copy. This is the base point, and move it here approximately. Put it somewhere here. Okay, here. And here. Okay, I'll put one here. Okay, and then scale it. Press escape. Now let me zoom in. Click, scale, base point, and let me go with 0.5. Okay, now let's copy this, select from the middle, copy, from here to here and paste it here. Okay, escape. Now what else do we need to do? Okay, we have these chairs and the computer. Okay, let's copy the chairs first. So select the chair, copy, okay, base point, paste here. Approximate positions, because look here, they did not make it exactly in the middle. If you see this here, it's not exactly in the middle unless you are given the exact measurements. Just place the chair somewhere here, approximately in the middle. Now let me place 3 chairs here, and to be accurate, let me zoom in. Shift right click and nearest. Okay, so this is a new command for you. Nearest, from the name, nearest to this line. Click, click, okay, again shift right click, nearest, click, and escape. Let me rotate this. Let's rotate it around this point here, and we have to go clockwise, so let's go negative 45 degrees, and then move it a little bit, place it somewhere in the middle. Okay, now let me copy this, base point, paste, paste. Okay, so let me mirror this. Select, mirror. Okay, first point of the mirror is middle of this small line in the middle, and second point, and erase source no. So this is the mirror of this. Okay, what else do we have? I placed the plans 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I can delete this. Chairs are there, I can delete this. Now the computer. Okay, let us rotate it. First, let's move it. Move. Here. Okay, let's rotate it. Okay, you can use polar tracking for this if you wish. Okay, you can use polar tracking, or just enter an angle. Now select, rotate, something like this. Yeah. Okay, now let us copy, base point, paste, paste. Let me paste here and then rotate, or I can mirror it as well. Okay, and escape. Let me rotate this, enter, and here you go. You can also edit with grips. You can modify objects by using their grips without using an editing command. For example, this line. From the middle or anywhere on the line except the endpoints, I can click and move it. Okay. From the end, I can rotate it, stretch it, Okay, now for the circle in the middle or on the circumference. Okay, now when I click directly on the grip, it turns it into a hot grip. You will see a red color. Okay, depending on the grip you make hot, the default mode is automatically enabled. For example, the quadrant grip, like this one of a circle, stretches it, but the center moves it. Okay, same for the arc. Stretches, center, moves it. Okay. Also, grips enable you to quickly check the dimensions of an object. For example, when you hover the cursor of over the end point of a line, here, the end point of a line. Okay, dynamic dimensions. For that, I have actually to have the dynamic input on. Dynamic dimensions display the line's length and angle, and the quadrant of a circle displays the circle radius, of an arc the angle and the radius. Okay, so this is dynamic input. So if I select this and I enter, for example, a value of 450, it will make the length of it 450. You can, for example, with the dynamic input, enter the radius of the circle, let's say 250, okay, or 500. Okay.